Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another live cast, live chat. How's everybody doing out there? Alex, welcome to the channel. You see Alex says made it. Always a good time having Alex on the program. Good stuff, good stuff. So today, this afternoon, I wanted to talk about some stuff that's been piling up for a couple days. There have been some new legacy figures, or at least a legacy figure. Looks like it's been kind of teased a little bit, and Shattered Glass, which is pretty cool. Also, some new Star Wars figures have been announced. Friday, I think it was Hasbro's Fans First Friday. They announced some new Star Wars figures, and I haven't really got to take a look at those yet. And I know that Marvel Legends has some Moon Knight figures based on the new TV show, which I've been watching. So that's kind of exciting. So I thought we'd take a look at that. There's some other figures out and about that I want to take a look at. Slow DK, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Alex says, I got sanctioned for uploading alleged pornography. This is on TFW. Alex said he just got from TFW, disregarding the fact that said image didn't contain any nudity whatsoever. Yeah, I've been having issues with Facebook myself. I'm in Facebook jail because what did I say? Something about hitting something, and they took it as bullying or something stupid. So like whatever. Eric, is it Jimenez? Hey, what is going on? Everything is good. It is Saturday. We got a beer. We're gonna talk toys. It's a good time. Welcome everybody. Good times, good times, good times. What have I picked up here lately? I did pick this up. I haven't done a pickup video in a little bit, so I picked this up from Walmart here in Greenwood, Indiana. Got it on sale. It's $25. It's $20 off. It's the Mego 2-pack of the Fly and the Wolfman, which is pretty darn cool. There's the back of it, just a bunch of words. I really got it for the Fly. For 31 horror toys in 31 days. I don't have the Fly figures, so that's pretty good. I do have the Wolfman, though. Except the Wolfman I've got is in a red plaid shirt, so it's a little different than the one I've got, but I'm not going to review him. I may give him away in the toy giveaways. So if you're new to the channel, every 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give you, the fans, some action figures. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, please. Hit the little bell button so you know when new videos come out. I do appreciate that. Helps the channel grow. And I want to give some toys away because I got way too much. You guys can see behind me. I got tons of crap that I can give away. And yeah, so we're actually closing in on, I think, 5,700 subs. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Alex said, oh, it was a drawing of Prime, B, and Meg's lecherously grinning at RC's rear. That's it. Harmless parody art. That's pretty bloody lame. Pretty bloody lame. Hey, Thomas, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, 50s Fly, neat. Yeah, I think people are reluctant to remake it again because of the Cronenberg film, Intimidating Legacy. Yeah, man, the 80s Fly with Jeff Goldblum, that was awesome. It's still flipping kind of creepy and gross today in 2022. The effects on that are amazing. I remember I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it on HBO at a friend's house. I spent the night at his house, and I think we watched it on HBO like on a Friday or Saturday night. It was creepy as fuck. So yeah, definitely a great movie. But yeah, the 50s Fly was definitely pretty cool. So I figured I'd go ahead and pick that up. And then what else I got laying out and about that I've picked up here lately? Ram Man. I got this from the flea market. 2000X. Look, he's like McDonald's Ram Man. I've actually got a handful of these McDonald's Motu 2000X figures, and I don't know why. I just keep coming across them. Pretty fun. And then I also found at the flea market an Animorph Yes, this is the Grizzly Bear. Now he's missing the big claws, so I've got the bottom of the paws over the human hands. He's missing the big claws were they were shell former parts, basically weapon pieces. So he's missing that. He's missing another blaster effect, but it's actually pretty good shape. Got him for $4. Glenn reviewed the Fly 2 figure for Halloween. Yeah, Glenn Webb. Rest in peace, Glenn. Yeah, I remember that. On his 31 Horror Toys. It was a pretty cool figure. He also did a few other McFarlane figures, the monsters. Ram Man never had, never heard of leg day. No, and I skipped leg day today. Actually, I was at the gym earlier today. It was arms and weights for me today. I had the Tiger Animorph figure. The only other Animorph that I've got besides this one is the Hawk. The one that turns into the Hawk. I found it at the flea market as well. This one's actually in better condition than the Hawk one. So, yeah. And then I also found this, a Spider-Gwen, and I'm in the process of turning her into a zombie. So I got this. This was with the Ram Man figure. I got these two for like $1, and she was missing an arm, so I went ahead and repurposed her, and I started making a zombie Spider-Gwen. She had a pin sticking out of her arm. It's a metal pin, which is interesting. A very odd. I would not have thought a metal piece would have gone into one of these kind of lower end figures, but I was like, you know, it kind of looks like a bone protruding. So I'm like, you know what, we'll go ahead and repurpose her as a zombie. So I'm kind of working on that. And then here's her little hoodie. I've kind of torn it up, blackwashed it. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Maybe Zombie Miles nodded off infecting her in the process, right? I should do Zombie Miles. Last year I did this. I've been using this as a template to kind of look and see what I did to replicate. This was the Zombie Wolverine that I did last year. You can check that out on the channel, the review for this. It turned out pretty well. It was another $1 figure. It was missing some parts up here, and the claws were tore up. And so I went ahead and repurposed him, did a custom. Turned out pretty cool. I liked it. And then, oh, I found this. I was going through some boxes and stuff. I think I may do a retro review on this guy. You guys remember him? One of my favorite molds. I've got the Hotspot one as well. The blue fire engine. Reminds me, the new bulkhead, Legacy bulkhead reminds me of this mold. That front end, just it looks just like it. Man, this is such a great figure. I miss these Transformers. Very cool, very fun. So, what have you guys picked up? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment in chat. Doing pretty good, Thomas. How are you doing today, sir? Enjoying your Saturday? Hopefully. You know, what's truly messed up about Marvel Zombies in the comics, they're still self-aware. Yes, which is kind of cool. Although I did like the Disney Plus What If Marvel Zombies. Those are pretty cool too. You got Inferno. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely one of my more favorite figures. So, yeah, like I said, we were talking about new figures, so let's talk about that, I guess. Jump in there. We got some reveals, and I'm sure you guys have seen these on Facebook and whatnot. So I'm going to share my screen. I share this one. All right, there we go. What time I say? I'm good. Watching some TV. All right, all right. Yep, I was watching. What was I watching? Finished watching the second episode of Moon Knight, and then Star Trek Picard. I think it was episode 6. Was watching that earlier. Wanted the BotCon Pyro version of that mold way back in the day. Oh yeah, I remember that. I feel like there was another repaint of that figure too, and I can't remember what it was. Grapple. Was it Grapple? Did they do Grapple with that mold? I can't remember. So, all right. So here we are. Sorry, Alex. We're on 2005, TFW2005.com website. Taking a look here, and So KoreanNet Product and Safety has posted some pictures apparently. See, Thomas says, "Aye, nice." What's Alex say? Quantum Leap is on Peacock if you want to binge watch that. That's another great show. Definitely like that. I was at the gym and Spider-Man was on at the gym earlier today. The first one with Tobey Maguire, and then right before that it was NCIS with what's his name, the guy from Quantum Leap. He was on there. Made me think of that. All right, so basically, looks like we've got some potential images for some figures coming out here. So this is apparently the box art for Motormaster for Legacy, looking very, very cool. It's definitely very G1-esque. I'm liking that. We get the kind of crazy stuff going around. Got another stunt to come. Was that? Is that Breakdown? Let me say here. Scott Bakula, also an Enterprise. Yes, Star Trek Enterprise, one of my favorite Star Trek shows. Absolutely. I watch an episode of that at least once a week. Pull it up on Paramount Plus. So yeah, I definitely like. I like the way that looks. We've got drag strip down here. Is that Dead End? Maybe. One of the other Stunticons. Oh, there's another one up there. So 1, 2, 3. Do we have a fourth one? Is that it? Maybe right there. Don't think we need another 80s tune inspired set of Stunticons. 3P made too many. You know, I don't mind. I've got the Combiner Wars ones, and the main body is just not very good. So I'm hoping this comes out a little bit better. So I guess we shall see. I'd like a more Combiner-like Devastator or Predaking for Minosaur. So hopefully this is what we get out of it. So, okay, we've got Drag Strip, and we've got two other ones here. So I'm guessing that's Wild Rider right there. I can't remember. Let's see which ones were which. Hang on a second. Let me pull up a diagram. G1 Stunticons. Let's see here. All right. Which ones were which? Okay, so Drag Strip, and then we had Dead End, Breakdown, and then Wild Rider was the black car, right? So that's, I don't see a stripe really there, so I'm guessing that is Dead End. That's obviously got to be Breakdown up there. That looks like a white car, so that's got to be Breakdown. Actually, I prefer the Combiner Wars Motormaster. Big buff bodybuilder physique. He's also got a sumo-like face sculpt. yeah. I want something a bit more 80s-ish, I think. So yeah, that's got to be Breakdown. That's got to be Dead End. And I don't really see Wild Rider anywhere. Interesting. So yeah, and then the side of the box has got, looks like Megatron, Thundercracker, and Drag Strip on the side there. Looks like the moon. And then we get a picture of what the vehicle is going to look like right here. That looks pretty good. I do like that. I like the The cab looks nice. I like the purple. The black looks, or the gray looks good for the trailer. Looks like the Decepticon logo's up there. Yeah, overall, that looks pretty good. I think that's going to be nice. I think it's going to be really, really nice. Let's see here. And then the Shattered Glass. This is interesting. Shattered Glass blaster. So looking at him, because you can't see, we've got another image right here, and you just can't see the face in there. It's just too dark, but you can kind of see it there. So he's basically going to be black, it looks like. I like that turquoise tape deck. That looks cool. He's got the purple Autobot logo. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'd like to get a twin cast out of this. I'm sure we're going to get a twin cast, probably a Generation Selects figure. Don't like this new packaging without the plastic part in there. It just, I don't know, it looks so cheap. So cheap. But this is not going to be a mass retail figure, I don't think so. In the fan pub, oh, it went away. Come back. In the fan pub comics, he's got a German accent and loves classical music. That's interesting. I don't think I knew that. Yeah, I like the color deco on him. I think that looks really, really cool. That's going to be one I may have to pick up. I have yet to actually see a blaster in the store. Have you guys? Because he first came out in the Kingdom line. I never saw that on the shelf, and then I haven't seen any of the Legacy figures out on the shelf yet. I don't know if you guys have seen any or not. If you have, leave a comment. Evil Robotic Beethoven. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. But yeah, I haven't seen any of the Legacy figures. The most recent figures I have seen in the Indiana area are the Studio Series Soundwave, the Studio Series, in fact, I got one right here, Studio Series Ravage, which I do not like this open piece. I see a lot of Transformers getting broken with these open pieces around town. Just not good. Not a fan of that. So I've seen Ravage and Soundwave and Shockwave. There's tons of Shockwaves and Ravages out there right now, core class. But that's it. I haven't seen any of the Legacy stuff yet. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty excited for the Stunticons. I'm going to have fun with those for sure. These will be fun to review. Definitely nice and beefy. I wonder how it's going to compare to the size of like the Earthrise Optimus Prime. That's the good question. And then I wonder if it's going to be like the old G1 figure where the trailer and the cab were all one component that transformed into the robot and then into Minosaur, or they're going to be different components. That'll be interesting to kind of look. I'm just waiting for him to get repainting into Glit sake bottles sold separately. He's from the Kiss Players, by the way. Yes, Kiss Players were very odd with the little girls kissing the girls, and the Decepticons doing bad things to the girls, I believe. So yeah, so those are some of the Transformers that we got coming around. They definitely look cool. Let's see here. Anything else? Transformers wise? No. Hot Rod and Iguanas apparently are popping out there. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the buzzworthy stuff, any of the stuff. So Tom says, I'm pre-ordering the Shattered Glass Blaster. He looks dope. I agree. It does. It looks very, very cool. Still want a twin cast. It makes me want, seeing that blue just really makes me want a twin cast. Bizarrely, according to the author, they were supposed to be grown women. The art did not reflect that. They did not reflect that at all. They look like teenage girls in the Kiss Players. I don't know if I want to get the Silver Streak. I kind of do and I kind of don't. Brawn, I'll definitely pick up the Brawn. I like the Brawn. I think he looks pretty cool. But I don't know about Silver Streak. I guess if I see one in the store, I may pick it up. It's kind of one of those things when you see them in the store and you get it in the hand, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. This, I'm absolutely waiting for the Scourge repaint of this guy. I like the design. I like the look. I just would rather have Scourge. I don't know. Again, it might be one of those situations where I see it in the store and I'm like, yeah, I might pick it up. It looks really good, though. I like that G2 vibe. I hope we get some more G2 characters in the Legacy line. I think that'd be really, really cool. Blue Streak. What? Who am I again? I forgot. It's Silver Streak, not Blue Streak. They've already put out Blue Streak. I haven't bought any Transformer Shattered Glass. It's my first time buying a Shattered Glass figure. Nice. I've got a couple of them. The most recent one I picked up was the Gold Bug, Shattered Glass Gold Bug. I'm halfway through reviewing it. I stopped and I haven't picked it back up yet. I need to finish that. Maybe I'll do that next week. Blue Raspberry Lollipop of Power. All right. So, yeah, I think that's really, I mean, all the Transformer stuff I've really seen lately. Is there anything off the homepage? Blitzwing. Yeah, I've been talking about him. Oh, an Authentics Wheeljack. That's interesting. I just put out a review on the Authentics Soundwave over on the channel, if you guys are so inclined. That looks actually pretty cool. I have to keep an eye out for him. I don't know why I like the Authentics line. They're kind of like giant Legends figures, but they're pretty cool. I definitely like them. That Wheeljack actually looks pretty decent, so we may have to keep an eye out for them. If you don't know what the Authentics line is, they are, yeah, they're basically giant Legends type of figures. They're about $10 for the large scale version, and then they got a smaller scale for like $6, $6 or $7. Didn't Authentics make a Shockwave? Yes. I just reviewed Shockwave on the channel not too long ago. You can go check that out. It looks good. It looks like a better version of the Cyberverse Shockwave. The problem with it is the plastic's very thin, and it's actually getting stress marks already on Shockwave. If you're going to get him, I don't advise it for a kid. My 4-year-old has that Wheeljack. Nice, Slow DK. Nice. Is it a good figure? Is it solid? Is it a good solid plastic? I'd really kind of dig it. I commented on the Deathosaurus page. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you're the page that got you in trouble. The comment that got you in trouble. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'll probably keep an eye out for that. So that's pretty cool. Oh, the Deathosaurus, is this the one you were talking about? So third-party Deathosaurus, this actually looks kind of cool. Let's see here. It's holding up pretty good for the amount of use it gets. Well, that's good. The Soundwave figure is pretty durable. I will say that it's way more durable than the Shockwave figure. I would not recommend, if you see Shockwave, do not get it for a kid. It will break. The plastic on it is super thin. Like the very first time I went to move some of the panels on the knees, they got stress marks on them. And then the mushroom pegs up on the arms had stress marks from twisting the arms. That just the purple plastic is not very durable at all. So do not recommend Shockwave for kids. It's good for an adult collector if you're looking for a bigger, better Shockwave for your Cyberverse collection. Nope, RC page. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yes, I am Senator Magnificus. Yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. I haven't picked up a third-party figure in a while. I like the chain. That's pretty nice. I did pre-order. What was it I got third-party wise? I got a pre-order on. Oh, it was a dragon. It was a rocket that turned into a Chinese dragon. That looks pretty cool. I don't want to know how much this is, though. How tall is this thing? So, got any description of anything on it? Different components. It looks cool. No, just images. I call the beast mode a plump mechanical death chicken. It does kind of look like that. It looks very much like a Godzilla kaiju. Like I can see this in the Godzilla universe. For sure. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then let's see here. Marvel Legends over here on the toy arc. We've got some Marvel Legends Moon Knight based on the Disney Plus stuff, and these actually look pretty slick. That looks awesome. That looks really, really cool. Animated Death Source would have been an evil foghorn thing. That would have been cool to see Death Source in any of the Japanese Transformer stuff. Would have been cool to see in the animated series. I'd like to see a revival of that show, actually. But yeah, this looks good. It was based on the Moon Knight show. I like the design of the costume. It's just too CGI in the TV show. Like, it's just way too CGI. And the jackal monsters are way too CGI. They look like creatures from Scooby-Doo Monster Island. But the costume design's nice. I think this actually looks better than what we get in the actual show. Looks like he's got his, that looks cool. The moon crescent's nice and gold. That's pretty awesome. I like how I do like how the moon crescent's kind of wrapped in the rags. That's very cool. It's got some Egyptian writing on it. Looks pretty nice. But Cartoon Network and Hasbro hate each other's guts. Yes, they do. That's why Hasbro is putting everything on Netflix right now. Yeah, this looks really good. I like this a lot. I will definitely be picking this up. I'm guessing it's not part of the Build-A-Figure set because the other Moon Knight they revealed is the Mr. Knight figure. So spoiler, if you have not seen Moon Knight episode 2, stop watching this video, go away, close your ears, go la 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 la. Yeah, so we get this outfit in the Moon Knight show, which is pretty awesome. It's kind of funny how that comes about too. Like they're like, put the suit on, and he's like, what? Like, because it's the character deals with DID, a lot of different personalities, kind of personality disorder type of thing. And they use that to kind of bring this costume in, which is pretty funny. Remember, Mark Spector was name dropped once in the Blade show. Oh, nice. He was in one of the Spider-Man cartoons. I can't remember which one it was, and it was where the symbiotes were taking over the Earth, and they were like all underground, and Moon Knight was one of the last heroes to get taken over. So Yeah, Moon Knight has always been one of my favorite characters. I loved him in the West Coast Avengers in the 80s. Mr. Knight is a better look for him. Less Batman Azrael-esque. Yeah, I liked this. I liked this persona. It was interesting when it came out. It works really good in the TV show because it's because the show is, oh, was it Steven? Um, which in the comic he was a playboy, kind of a Bruce Wayne kind of character, but in the TV show he's kind of a dumbass. He's a very wimpy little kind of sad person. And then Mark Spector is the kind of the gruff mercenary type of character. And this is it Trevor? Stephen? Trevor? I can't think of his name now. But this is his version of the suit, which was kind of cool when it popped up. And looking at this, it looks like we're going to get another wave of what if figures because it looks like he comes with a bath. That is the arm to the ultimate Ultron, the Infinity Ultron, or whatever you want to call him, the Ultron that's got all the Infinity Stones, which is pretty cool. Pretty much how I imagine him look. He'd look in the Marvel Netflix show. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, kind of funny. At the end of episode 2, they end up in Egypt, and he's like drunk, and all the rooms all defubbled. And I think that is what's the third personality? Is it Jake or Jack? Jake, I think. He was like a cab driver, kind of a scummy guy. And I think that's the personality we see at the end of episode 2. I don't know. Just kind of looking at it, he didn't really match the other 2 characters. So guessing that's who it is. And is it Khonshu, the moon god? I think it's the same guy that does the voice of Venom. Because he sounds exactly like Venom in the show. So yeah, these look pretty cool. It's kind of neat to see we're getting more what if figures. Hopefully we get more what if zombies. I'd like to see a what if zombie. I'd like all those zombies that we saw in there. We got to get Doctor Strange, Wong. I'd like to see Iron Man, Falcon, Hawkeye. You could do Hank Pym, and you could do all of them. You could do a giant zombie Hope Wasp figure. That would be fantastic. Zombie Thanos. You got to do the zombie Scarlet Witch. They're just, oh man, there's so many that you could do. So, but yeah, that's cool. We're going to get a new wave of that. I'd like to see additional figures when they come out. I think that'll be pretty fun. Let's see here. Anything else Marvel toys wise? So, don't think so. Yeah, that looks like about it. So, Star Wars. Let's talk some Star Wars. So, this was from Fan First Friday with Hasbro. So, some new Black Series figures. A Thing figure. Oh, over here on Toy Arc. What was it? This one? What is that? Star Wars. Looks like a resin statue. Diamond Slicks, Clobber Time, Ever-Loving Blue Thing arrives. Premier Collection. All new, classy, styled statue. So it looks like a new statue. That one right there. Yep. All right, so Star Wars Black Series. Let's take a look at these guys. All right, so we got Sergeant Creel. I don't even know who that's from. What character that is? Is that an expanded universe? Who the heck is that? Sergeant Creel. It's definitely oh, this has to be from a comic book because he's got the lightsaber. I remember seeing something. I want to think it was a comic book with Stormtrooper that had a lightsaber. And then we got Princess Leia Organa. Okay. Wonder if that Fantastic Four bookends exists. I don't know. I had the greatest bookend set, and I lost it in the move. I feel so bad I lost it. It was the Sandman bookends with one end he was all dark and black and had a red bulb, and the other side it was all, I think, kind of brown and a little bit lighter. So miss that book set. The thing was amazing. The Black Series Infinities Darth Vader. That's interesting. That reminds me of the prototype Boba Fett when he had the white armor. Might be a Force-sensitive stormtrooper. I remember that was a thing in Legends. Vader trained them. Well, in the original scripting for Star Wars, on the back of the stormtroopers, they're still there. There's a tube on the back of the belt for the stormtroopers, and that was to store the lightsaber hilts. So they were supposed to have lightsabers initially, which is kind of interesting. $27.99 for these Black Series figures. Whew. Let's see. Do we have any? Is it just one? Okay, we can kind of get a kind of cool. It's got a bit more strappage going on. I like the Imperial logo on his shoulder there. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty sick. What is that on his arm? Sergeant Creel, formerly Undercover Agent 5241, serves as the leader of an elite group of Scar Troopers, Task Force 99, under the direct command of Darth Vader. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, there you go. I thought that was from a comic. It's pretty cool. Got a jetpack. Infinity's Vader is an Elseworlds comic where he survived Return of the Jedi clad in white armor. I did not know that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this tube, that was where they're supposed to store the lightsabers initially, so they would put them in there, which is kind of neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I probably picked that up if I saw. I wouldn't want to pre-order that, but it's definitely cool. Definitely cool. Leia, let's just take a quick look at that. Anything neat, interesting? This is from, looks like her solo comic. After the destruction of Alderaan, her homeworld Leia tries to find and protect the remaining Alderaanian that have scattered across the galaxy with the help of rebel pilot Yvonne Verlaine and R2-D2. Dun, dun, dun. Sure. Just another Leia figure. It's a pretty good sculpt of Carrie Fisher. It resembles her pretty decently. Doesn't look anything like that comic. That comic's drawn pretty well, though. I like that. Finn was a wasted opportunity to have an ex-Stormtrooper turn Jedi Knight. I feel like he was going to be trained in the Jedi ways, and then they changed it with Oh, was it Ryan Johnson, the douchebag that did The Last Jedi and threw everything else out the window? I feel like the second one was supposed to have Finn learn some ways of the Force. Can't wait for deep fake Leia to return. Last we saw her was in Rogue One, right? She may show up in Mandalorian. Actually, if she was going to show up, I would bet it would be in the Ahsoka Tano series because whammon. Got to have all the whammon in the whammon show. So if she's going to show up in one of the Disney Plus series, it's going to be that. All right, so let's say Vader duels Luke aboard the second Death Star when Leia arrives, revealing that she too is a Skywalker. Unable to confront both his children, he turns from the dark side and reemerges as a Jedi, once again clad in all white. You are correct, Alex. Dun dun dun. And he's got an orange lightsaber. Oh, like Rey. Which is funny because in Japan, white is the color of death. Return of the Jedi Infinities. Dun dun dun. Interesting. I might have to pick that book up. I have not read that book. I haven't read a Star Wars comic in a long time. That's pretty cool. Back in the day, about 20 years ago, we were doing role playing with the Star Wars D20 RPG game, and I had a character that used Vader-like armor, and I painted a Vader in a metallic red. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. I wish I still had that figure. We're going to see Baby Kylo in one of those shows eventually. I know it's coming. Yes, probably. Probably. That's actually pretty cool. I'd probably pick that up if I saw it on the shelf. I do like that. Is that a cloth? No, it looks like that might be cloth. I don't know. I can't. I can't tell if it's cloth or not. Yeah, it's got to be cloth. It's got to be a soft. Got to be a soft goods. Surprised her saber or his saber isn't blue. Yeah, that is true. I think it would look better blue, to be honest, with the white. I mean, he had a blue saber before. I think that would look a lot better blue, to be honest. But that looks pretty cool. I will give it that. I like that. Oh, Saw Gerrera. I saw who was the blind guy from Rogue One, his brother. I saw him at what was it, GameStop? I think it was GameStop at the Greenwood Park Mall here in Greenwood. I almost picked him. I should have picked him up when I saw him because I've been waiting for these guys. I never did see them when they initially came out. So it's cool to see they're reissuing him. Those were probably my two favorite characters. I don't know, 2 of 3. I liked the two brothers. Saul wasn't the brother. I'm talking about the brothers. The Force. What did they call them? They were Kyber protectors. They protected the Kyber crystals. The two brothers. The guy with the big gun, him, and the blind guy. Those two were two of my favorites. The other one was the droid. Was awesome. I wish we'd got more stories with Redeemed Vader. Continuity worth revisiting. I'd like to see Disney do a what if series for Star Wars. I guess it'd be the Infinities thing, right? But what if this happened? What if that happened? I think that would be really, really cool. Even if it was animated, I think that would be a great series for Star Wars. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, Saw was the kind of nutsy guy, rebel guy. He was bald in the cartoon show, and then he had the big fuzzy hair. I suppose what's his name didn't want to shave his head for the role in Rogue One. Did he have a weird dip in his hair like that? Was his hair like that in the movie? I don't remember it being like that. I remember it being just kind of fuzzed out, like he was a hermit or something. Oh, he's got like Jesus sandal. I didn't realize he had a droid foot in the movie. Is that right? Did he have a droid foot? I'll have to go back and watch. He popped up in Bad Batch's pilot episode. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. I remember that. Cesar Romero was the same way about his mustache. Yeah, he would not cut it off. He was like, just put white paint over it. In fact, a lot of the action figures, they would do that. I know Mattel did it, where they actually sculpted the mustache on there and painted it white. I think McFarlane Toys did it too in their 66 Joker figure. So that's pretty cool. Black Series Mandalorian Darksaber FX. I've got one FX lightsaber. It's Darth Vader's. It's one of the originals. That's interesting. That kind of reddish. It's like a throbbing color, it looks like. I'm going to guess that's what that is. It's like a pulsing color pattern. How much is the thing? $278. I do like how the new ones you can remove the blades. Like the one I have, you can't remove the blade from back in the day. Oh, this black chrysanthemum pisses me off. This is just a Chewbacca figure painted black and things added on it. God, that is terrible. Look at that. It doesn't have any white around the eyes. This is just such garbage. Such garbage. It's not built right. He should have bigger, wider shoulders, bigger, wider legs. It's not built right at all. I don't like that. Wasn't there a Black Series pre-Vizzler figure that came with this? I don't know. Good question. He was the Death Watch guy on Jon Favreau, voiced in the Clone Wars. First Wookiee bounty hunter deserves better. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. This is just atrocious. This is terrible. It looks like they made the armor for the big wide Wookiee, and they just dipped Chewbacca in oil and draped it over him. Geez, Lapete, that is terrible. Not a fan of that at all. Not at all. Archive 3PO. So 3PO is back. Original series 3PO with the silver leg. Gotta like that. To me, here's the head just look a little too thick on this guy. Like, I think he should be skinnier or something. Doesn't fit. He's a bigger, bulkier guy than Chewie. Yeah, humongously bigger. And probably one of the best characters of the Boba Fett show. He was better than Boba Fett, I think. The Emperor. Yeah, we've seen those. Skiff Guard. Lando. Death Watch Mandalorian. Yep, we've seen that. Echo. Black Series Ahsoka Tano. Is she the Rosario Dawson one? Yep. Make it look like Rosario Dawson. From the Mando show. Yep. Cool. What else? Anything else? This looks awesome. The Dark Trooper, Mandalorian Dark Trooper. That looks fabulous. Oh, nice. It comes with flight effects. That's cool. Yeah, that looks amazing. I always laugh whenever I remember Uncle Owen didn't recognize the slave feast. Right? Well, I mean, how many 3POs are there out there? How many protocol droids are there out there like that? All different colors. And when he had 3PO, he was silver and had a bunch of patchwork parts. Or he's gold plated in the trilogy. Omega. Oh, this character is so annoying in the Bad Batch. What creature is that? Oh, and her crossbow thing. Oh, it's such a kiddie weapon. Looks really goofy in this style. I think she is a clone of Palpatine. If you look at her, the way she's kind of, let's see, I got a better pose. Let's see. So if you look, the way she stands, the way her hair is, the cut of her outfit, I think that, and she's force sensitive, I think that she is a clone of Palpatine. I think she's going to be the start of a bunch of the cloning stuff for Palpatine. And I think that she's going to be Rey's mother. I think they're going to make her Rey's mother. She's somehow going to be tied to Rey. Dark Troopers were badass. They were. True. Probably met dozens of protocol droids in the town over the years. Oh, yeah. Sure, they were everywhere. Cool. Anything else? I think there was something else. Build your own trooper battalion. Check out the. Well, that's cool. So you can make some different death troopers. Nice. Those are always fun. I remember the Build-A-Droid as a kid. Always kind of fun. He's very similar to his pre-facial melting. Yeah. I Spy Bib Fortuna. Oh, yeah. I don't think it was it's one of the Boba Fett one, though. It was at the, I think the regular Bib Fortuna. Where was he at? Yeah, he's skinny. That skinny Bib Fortuna. I'm surprised they haven't made the fat one yet for Mandalorian. Become the new Republic's favorite pilot. No, thank you. And these look pretty cool. Some new vintage figures. Shea Vizzler from the games. That looks pretty cool. That's a nice sculpt. Swappable heads. Yep. Or is it the helmet that goes on? Looks pretty badass. I like the blast effects. Those look really, really nice. We need a plump variant. He can be a chase figure. That fat guy ain't chasing nothing but a biscuit. It's got to be a swappable head. There's no way that hair is going underneath that helmet. No way. Oh, pimpin' Lando. Look at that. He should come with like a whole bunch of different capes. Battlefront 2 Lando? He was in Battlefront? They don't want to say Solo? That it hurt them that bad? He's got the scarf. Like he's got the white boots with the wooden heels. Like they should do, like, you know how Barbie's got like, you can buy a bunch of different Barbie clothes individually by the clothes. They should do that with Lando and have a bunch of different scarves and capes. That would be fantastic. Those Old Republic cinematic trailers make better films than the sequel trilogy. Yeah, I would agree. Very 70s. Yes, he is very 70s looking. Now, I will say I liked The Force Awakens. I did not like the other two movies. Hey, Figrin Diane. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Oh, look at that. Mandalorian from the Clone Wars when Darth Maul was running Mandalore. I feel like the Forger, is that her name in the Mandalorian? The weaponsmith. I feel like she might be from that era because her helmet's very similar looking. That looks really cool, though. I like that a lot. I may have to get that when it comes out. I mean, it's basically a slight redeco of Boba Fett, right? That's all it is. The arms might be a little different, but it's definitely the same helmet. They just added pieces onto the helmet. I feel like the rest of it's probably the same too, but that's okay. Now we know Satan likes to cosplay, right? Actually, it might be these two. Might be the same sculpt looking at it. The legs look the same. I bet they are. Oh, excuse me. I bet they are. Well, what's wrong with that? Yoda. Dagobah Yoda. This looks weird. Why is his arms so long? And what's with the necklace? I don't... That looks nothing like Dagobah Yoda. His arms are so long. He looks weird. Oh, so creepy. With these fingers. Oh, why are his fingers long and melted looking? That just looks weird. Airborne guy looks buffer. Yeah. This is strange. This is not a good figure. Oh, looks so creepy. Look at the hand. Look how creepy that hand is. So strange. Longer arms, easier time reaching down or whenever Luke isn't around, right? That's just odd. I don't like that at all. That's terrible. Terrible. No. Bad Hasbro. It's bad. Bad. Hey, there's Chunky Bib Fortuna. Whoa! $229. Oh, I remember them announcing this. Because you get the throne, all that stuff. You get Jabba's Yep. So it's basically Jabba's set, and then you get the little throne there. Unfortunately, this is for the 3 3/4 inch line, so it wouldn't work with a Black Series Jabba, which sucks. They need to do this for the. Look at all the little itty bitty things. Good God. I still want a throne for my Black Series Jabba. We don't have one. Interesting. I think it's about. Oh, that Anakin looks terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. That platform probably had to be bleached. Yeah. Ugh, can you imagine that? Cut grease everywhere. Something pretty cool. The Rise of Red Ecliptor. I don't know who this is. Power Rangers guy. Whoa. For you Power Ranger fans out there, do you guys know who this is? Does he look cool? I don't know. I don't know who this character is. He looks very blocky. Looks like he got some kind of cybernetic parts there. Interesting. Interesting. He was a villain from In Space, Big Bad's main enforcer. Okay, yeah, I vaguely remember the original Power Rangers that would come on when I get home from high school. The bots. Okay, so let's talk about these guys for a minute. This set is kind of interesting. I like how they've got vehicles that transform, like the pizza thing in the video game. But look, the little Megatron-style gun has got Crimzeek's face in robot mode. How funny is that? Like, I just discovered that the other day. Let me read the other ones. That looks like one of the Pretender faces right there. The kind of one with the horns. I forget who it is. Yeah, that looks like one of the Pretenders. But yeah, that is absolutely Crimzeek. Totally Crimzeek. I started watching that show, and I couldn't get into it. I just it was not working for me. But yeah, that one little bot, he looks just like Megatron, which is kind of interesting. In the show, he was a black with green grid pattern. Redeco is purely original. Okay. Red Deco is purely original. Okay. Interesting. I like some of the toys that show, though. Yeah, I couldn't get into the show. I watched for about 15 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do this one. I need to get the little duck from the first wave of these things. So it's like an egg, watermelon, a chicken. Somewhere in here, is it in this? Some of these in here look kind of cool. Like, I like the cobra. The cricket looks cool. What is that supposed to be? Is that a toilet paper roll? What is that? Is that a nachos? Little dog looks kind of cool. Joystick. I don't know what that is. Some of these I just don't know what they are. Little duck. A vacuum cleaner. Kind of looks like Whirl. Yeah, the snake looks pretty cool. I like that. You'd think Hasbro would learn the lesson from Netflix trilogy and pump out better content. Instead, they triple down on cringe factor. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, this is the set. This set's crazy. So you get a plunger covered in crap. You actually get a crap, a dead hand. The wet sign one is kind of funny. I don't know what that is. A bone. One of them's a bone. The rat. I like the rat. They should have made that rat trap. There's a little cat. A little guinea pig. Yeah, the crap-covered plunger and the turd. The actual turd. It's a happy little... And a toilet. Look, you get a toilet. Oh, I guess that's a rubber glove. That's not a dead hand. It looks like a dead hand. That's got to be a toilet paper roll. Yeah. So toilet paper roll, gloves, a turd, a vacuum. I don't know what that is. A phone. I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be a waxing machine? BotBots arguably doesn't even need a show. Sold well without one. Yeah. Yeah, pretty weird stuff right there, man. The turd. The turd is I think I might have to get the poop one just to get a poop one. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Flipping BotBots. What else? Anything else new? The Hawkeye characters. Don't really have any interest in those. Takara Tomy Generation Selects Turtler Snap Trap. Are they reissuing these? Are these Combiner Wars retools? Is that what they're doing? I would guess. Kind of cool. I like the color schemes. Look pretty good. You could potentially play Corpse with those. Yeah, right? Spotted and Green Goblin. Oh, the vintage. Where was it? Oh, up here. Yeah, these kind of old school. They remind me of like the old Secret Wars Marvel toys. What these kind of remind me of. I almost want to get into them, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I got too many that I run down for sure. I have spoken. Those are kind of cool. I think that's about it on there. Let's take a look at Big Bad Toy Store. Wrap it up with Big Bad Toy Store. What do we got here? Oh, we got the pre-orders for Star Wars stuff. Anything else? Oh, hey, Moff Gideon. Black Series. What's he got there? He's got a giant chocolate bar. The hell is that? That's weird. I had a Silver Armor Spider-Man mini when I was 3. Nice. I want to get the Marvel Legends one of the Armored Spider-Man. I think it's on the vintage card back. Okay, it's a Jar Jar Binks. This is actually a good figure. I hate to say it. I've got this guy, not on this card. I like how they put it on the Phantom Menace card set, though. That's kind of cool. I did see this at Best Buy one day. I did not pick it up. I do have the figure, Black Series Jar Jar. It's actually a really cool figure. No, I don't think there's anything else. Star Wars wise, looking all kinds of cool. We looked at those. Silent Hill. You guys like Silent Hill? I'm not too much into Silent Hill myself, but those are creepy. AF. Do they come with the stands? Yeah, that's creepy. No, that's the nurse. Very, very creepy. He was a fun character. Spidey animated series finale. Yep. Yep, I remember that. And they were going to go after the whole Spider-Verse thing with Madam Web and all the different Spider-Men. When it was Peter Parker and Madam Web were going to go look for Mary Jane in the Spider-Verse or something, and that's how the series ended. And then they ended up doing, instead of a sequel series to that, it kind of was, but wasn't. It wasn't Ultimate Spider-Man. It was that weird one where they go to an alternate Earth, but it wasn't another alternate dimension. It was another planet. Very, very strange. He had the red outfit. He was chasing Venom and Carnage. And he was like a mix between the Scarlet Spider and Spider-Man 2099. What was that Spider-Man called? Seen the new Resident Evil film. I have not seen that. It did not look too terribly interesting to me. So I did not watch that. The Batman. It was an okay movie. Nothing too terribly exciting. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. A little long. They were going to find amnesic MJ living in Victorian England. That's what it was. Carnage was Jack the Ripper. Yeah, what was the Spider-Man series? Man, what was it? And animated series. Images. Spider-Man cartoon. Red Cape. There it is. Unlimited. Spider-Man Unlimited. That's what it was called. That was a very crazy show. Common misconception: Spider-Man Unlimited was a sequel. Yeah, it kind of wasn't at all, really. He chases like Venom and Carnage and it's not an alternate dimension. It's like an alternate world with like animal beastie type of people, and there's like a group of humans. I don't know. It was a really weird show. I liked the design of the Spider-Man, and the whole reason that they did that because there was a rights issue with Spider-Man in the comics, and I want to say Sony because of the movies. So they had to basically create their own versions of things, which is why they did that show that way. I believe that's what happened. I think it was only like 1 season long, maybe 2 seasons. Very, very odd stuff. Select series, Lord of the Rings. Oh, I've seen this over at Walgreens. Pretty cool. I've seen the Cobra Kai figures. The Muppets. Oh, I need to get these. Create the electric. Oh, you can get the whole set. There you go. Nice. Dr. Teeth. The Electric Mayhem. Yeah, get it all as one set. I wonder if they've got it listed here. Do they have them? Where are they? I don't see them. I have actually got Statler and Waldorf. I got them from Big Bad Toy Store, actually. I mean, they directly reference the animated series, plus they recast um, Christopher Daniel Barnes with Rhino Romano. I like both as Spidey, but they aren't the same Spidey. Yeah, they're very different. They didn't direct reference TSA. Yeah. Look up the Robot Chicken sketch for Electric Mayhem. Animal gets euthanized. Yeah, I've seen that. They had to put him down. These are interesting. Gandalf looks stoned. It's not a bad-looking Gandalf. I don't know about that Uruk High, though. He looks too red. I feel like his face was, like, black. Like, wasn't his skin glossy black in the movie? It's kind of weird. Gollum and Frodo. That Gollum is weird. Why is he so white? That looks wrong. That looks like some white dude that's been in a closet peeping on people for like decades. That just looks so wrong. So wrong. I kind of like the Frodo. The invisible Frodo. Looking forward to the Rings of Power. I am not. It looks like garbage to me. Galadriel was never a warrior in The Lord of the Rings, and it looks really stupid that they've turned her that way. Elrond, they turned into a soy boy, and the actor just looks weird to me. The dwarf princess or whatever she is, the black lady, she doesn't have a beard. And I don't know, the fact that they're using black actors for elves and dwarves is a bit weird to me, because they're all based on Scandinavian and Norwegic type of mythology for England, which is all Caucasian based, and it's like making white Wakandians. I don't like it. All this Peter Jackson merch, and here I am still wondering where my Rankin Bass Hobbit. Dude, I'm telling you, I would love some of those. They could do those from either Diamond Select or Nika, whatever you want to call it. She has a beard, heavily trimmed, barely noticeable. Yeah, it looks terrible. It just looks god awful. I'm not even bothering with it. A blown up beaker, and do those glow in the dark? I feel like they should glow in the dark. Yep, I've seen these. I've seen the Tron figures at Walgreens. They've been selling those. What the hell? It looks like they took Sebastian Stan and put a wig on him. What is up with the paint apps on these figures? Are terrible. I mean, they're well painted, but they're all the wrong colors. Looks nothing like Viggo Mortensen. Trolls would probably be a 3-pack. Yeah. The Iron Giant, that's kind of cool. I've seen Wanda. Where did I see her? Was that the comic book store? She looks a little chunky. The face sculpt looks pretty good, though. I do like that. Mickey. Whoa, that's a big chick. Corpse Mom with Duck. Mr. Hyde and Corpse Dad. She built the Ducky toy. Yep, yep. Airbender stuff. Avatar. Titanium Man. That kind of looks cool. I like that. I like that metallic green. That looks really neat. Ooh, that Nazgul looks awesome. That looks pretty cool. I like that. See that Hulk, the Immortal Hulk, that looks pretty cool. Wow, they're still putting this out. This is a good Thing figure. If you've not picked up a Thing figure, if you're looking for a nice, big, hefty one, the Select Thing is fantastic. I highly recommend this figure. Very, very cool. And also recommend the Juggernaut. I wonder if they got him on here still. Probably not. Jay and Silent Bob, Jay. Westworld. No. Yeah, the Juggernaut and the Thing are two fantastic Select figures. Titanium Man will probably appear in that Armor Wars show. Yeah, I would presume so. Absolutely. I would presume that is the case. Ooh. Where's the Ultimate Hellraiser? I need to get some of these Ultimate Universal Monsters. These are pretty cool. I've got the Werewolf. He is awesome. I've got the Nightmare Demon. He is also awesome. I've seen Jason and Myers at Walmart. Not sure which Michael Myers was. Here it is. Pinhead. That looks really... That looks cool. That looks really good. I may have to get one of him. I like that. I like that one a lot. Oh, nice. He's got 2 boxes. Very cool. Very, very nice. All right. Well, we're at an hour, guys. I think we're going to wrap it. Oh, what? Oh, it's the Hooker Gremlin. Woo! This is every trashy girl on Friday nights. Saturday night, somewhere, guys. She's out there waiting for you. I guarantee it. They're reviving Pinhead. Yes. She is out there. The female gremlin. Waiting for you to show up the club, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. All right. Giggity, giggity. Too funny. Too funny. Anything else? No. All right. So let's stop sharing the screen. So, yeah, there it is. Motormaster, looking pretty cool. I definitely like the way that looks. I'm for sure going to pick up the Stunticons from the Legacy set. I think they look pretty cool. That blaster, that Shattered Glass blaster, looked really nice. Still waiting to find an actual blaster, the regular Legacy one. So if you've seen them out on the shelves, leave a comment down below. I would love to know where you guys have seen those. Gremlins 3 is trapped in development hell. Yes, it is. Great stream. Hey, thanks, Slow DK. Appreciate you for stopping by and hanging out with us, talking toys, looking at stuff. Definitely some cool stuff coming out. Some of the Star Wars figures look pretty cool. Marvel Legends. Can't wait for the Shattered Glass Blaster. Yes, I agree, Thomas. That's going to be fantastic. The Moon Knight figures actually look really cool. The series itself is okay. I think I like the figures better than I do the series. I'm excited about the Mr. Knight figure because that shows us that we're getting a new wave of the What If figures because that's got the Infinity Ultron arm on it. So I'm really interested to see what else comes of that. Hopefully we get at least another zombie. I'd like to get a couple more zombies. I think they're going to like slowly trickle those out. I'd like a whole wave of the zombies. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also works as a Diaclone blaster. Yeah, does it? Let's see here. Diaclone blaster. Yep, you are correct. That is about the right color. So in case you're wondering what Alex is talking about, let me share my screen one more time. So yeah, radio robot. Oh, you guys hear my birds in the background? It's dinner time. They want food. That absolutely would make a really good Diaclone blaster. Good call. Good call, Alex, for sure. So yeah, there it is. Some new reveals, good stuff. Fun stream. It's been nice chatting with you. Have a great weekend. You as well, Thomas. Have a fantastic weekend. Slow DK, Alex. Thank you all for hanging out with us on this live chat. Remember to jump over, check out the reviews. I just put out Authentics Soundwave today. He got his review got released, and take care of y'all. Sayonara. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the alert button so you know when new videos come out. Every 1,000 subscribers, guys, I'm going to give free toys away. So let's get up to 6,000 subscribers so I give some action figures away. Yep, thank you. You too. Great chat with everybody on this Saturday. Have a great and wonderful night. Be safe. And as always, look for more videos in the future.